Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
All right. Yeah, big dub. Big dub. Big dub. First.
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Royer. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Oh, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Royer. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the Noles will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Hits this one off the side of his foot. That's a poor punt. Goes out around the 40. Offense takes over in plus territory. First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it second and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. They can't stop him. And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Receiver makes the grab, and he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Here comes the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Royer. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. He's got a first down and more. He'll make it into the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Because I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. It sure made him pay for it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
How you ref the kick?
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll give it to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll ride the back again here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I don't like.
Pick up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Running back has it on the screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. What a weapon for this offense.
Good call.
He can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme. Put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Here's the kickoff team now. Set to this one away. Bringing it out. It's Royer. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week
Pinch.
not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
More decisive.
serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw, testing the middle. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Go back.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Turnover stop right there.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
No.
And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. Under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the ball to the
Yes.
ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now
It's huge.
you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Refusing to be brought down. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. But there, you start to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Catch made down the
But I still scored.
explosive play. Touchdown, Seminoles. Strong game by this quarterback. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't it have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the
Slight
ball
issue.
last? It's going to be the offense and the guy that has a
Battle.
chance to
On the
win this
road.
game. Maybe going back
On
and
the
forth all
road.
game.
ACC championship or on the road in real life.
With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter.
Just gotta keep that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that caught?
Yes.
This is intercepted. He's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Knowles. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play.
Pick 6, baby.
Any defender could.
Well, let's start with the
He's
interception.
not even on
Let's
there?
start with the fact that he got his eyes turned
Where's your
around, found the
PlayStation?
football,
Right
and
here.
then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
It's kicking. That's the only little hiccup is kicking. I can deal with everything
Line
else.
gets set
but
up.
Kicking.
It's a 1st down play.
Can't.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle up near
Kicking
midfield
is
at the 48.
the struggle right
Chris, it's
now.
the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running
It's
the
the
way he
most
is,
it's the most
not only is he
delayed
having a
thing.
great day, but it's going to give
And
this quarterback
it's
a
not
chance
like a
to hit
huge
some big
delay.
plays
It's
downfield off
just
play
off
action.
a hair.
Now it's second down here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really, over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving, and keep his offense out of harm's way.
So, second down after the incompletion. Running back with the football. The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. After all that running around, they've got him for a sack. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Royer. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Did they ever respond to the ball?
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play.
Feed the
The
dog.
Seminoles will line up to kick it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds.
Alright, defense.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Play action here on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They will try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3.
2 seconds.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer time. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off.
The ball.
That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. And tackled there by the defense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
He's an the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. He is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Gets past the tackler into open space now. It's a fumble. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. The ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
Now, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Noles looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to the end zone.
No.
He dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I wanted to come down to a kicking game.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion sets up a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 40 now. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening to spot the ball at the 22.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. Get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Irish. And they will claim the second half lead.
Got in the back of my
Set
head.
down, tries PAT.
I'm
PAT
gonna
makes
pick
it a
that off.
7-point lead.
Really close.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And there's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Makes the first down, but crazy place. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there.
Boys.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
It didn't even take that long to pick a play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Finds his man. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll give it to the running back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. I thought he was going to be able to find a way to get to the end zone. He is such a threat when he takes off. He pulls that ball down and tries to get to the end zone on these scrambles. But the defense just keeps him out of the goal line.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple.
Kicking is shaky, dude. Kicking is shaky.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Caught behind the line. It's Royer. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Noles have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He'll hand it off. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Seminoles. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end.
Huge.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the back gets the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Second down play coming up. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Okay, guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 45. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They're able to get him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Come on, baby.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and they've got him! A sack to end the game's protection. Breaks down, and the defense wins it on the final play. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how
Hope I got the bye too. I need the bye so I can get played.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye. Get home. Huge. Huge. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Guapo. Freak. Freaking A. Revenge. Revenge game. We don't got it for a minute. Sorry, pass it on the scrimmage. Ooh. Decision. Almost do that bad. God. Jesus Christ. I think I have a pretty good feel for this play call. I'm just gonna throw it right there. I was like, oh, too far. Whew. Survive. What up, fast break? All right. What point? Fast break. I need to do that. What the? What's that mean? I didn't mean to do that. What does that mean? Sorry. The 5 is going to be the 4. No way. Ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way. Please let me get a bye. Please let me get a bye. Let me the bye. I turned this game off last night. Can't wait to watch these other 2 games. Honestly, I like this path, even if I have to play here on vacation or on the road again. Play Wisconsin and Tommy. It's gonna be a difficult game, but I think I can score. Rematch against Kansas State. And then if it's Nevada, Texas Tech, and Notre Dame, I like that in the semis. But I think the 6 moves. 6 moves. 6 and 11 play. So we'll go there. Texas will go there. Actually, Texas might go to the Cotton Bowl. No, we'll go to Sugar. We'll see tomorrow how it shapes up. I need to buy though. I need to buy. All right, we out.